So, hi everyone, I'm Anne Marie,
I'm at.
and today we're gonna be critiquing The Secret Life of Pets.
Wish it was still a secret.
Which I don't know. Did you come up with it billed as the Toy Story for pets, or did somebody else say that?
I was thinking, I haven't heard anyone else say it. I'm sure other people have thought it, but just from the very first
Maybe
trailer I
because it
saw
wasn't
of this
very good.
movie, yeah.
It was
I
no
could
Toy
tell.
Story.
It's basically the plot is basically it's the exact same premise as Toy Story, except instead of toys, coming to life and speaking, it's pets who have this sort of secret society when people aren't looking. So like the premise, this is an animated film. The premise is that in New York City, all the pets kind of have their own community, and
it's the cleanest in New York City.
yeah, it's an idealistic New York City.
The
yes.
owner, a young girl, I don't know what her job is, but she's able to afford her own apartment and two pets and a dog walker.
This is what two people around age 30 think when they watch a kids movie at the drive-in, thinking about how it's unrealistic socioeconomically for a single woman to have a nice apartment in New York.
Well,
we have no idea what she does for a living, but anyways, shows maybe we're not the target audience for this movie.
And anyway, if you did see the Finding Dory, what I thought one of the best things about that was all of the characters were really likable and you had a vested interest in them. Kind of the exact opposite for The Secret Life of Pets. I didn't really like any of the characters. They kind of weren't, in my opinion, really well developed. From the beginning, like Max, the male dog, that was like
He's essentially Woody in this film. The guy, the character who is super attached to his owner, sort of gets very nervous when the owner brings in a competing character for his affection, which is another dog named Duke. Max was a stray who was adopted by this girl, Katie, and then years later, she brings in Duke as essentially Buzz Lightyear. And so, Max tries to sort of sabotage their relationship.
They were kind of, I don't know, they seemed a little malicious in the beginning, which, didn't really get you to like them very much. Yeah. And then, I don't know, for a kids movie, it was a little bit dark with the secret society of pets wanting to kill
there's a part where they run into this secret society of runaway pets that lives in the sewers, that is trying to liberate other pets, to rebel against the humans. And the secret society gets really excited when Max and Duke, in order to try to ingratiate themselves to him, start boasting, not true, but just lying and boasting about how they had murdered their owner to escape. And I don't know if this is supposed to have some parallels. The intention was to, have some parallels to either runaway slaves or socialist uprisings, but it gets a little dark and disturbing for a kids movie, which I'm fine with cartoons having a little bit of an edge so that adults can appreciate them, but it was just kind of weird when we were watching it.
Yeah, and I don't know, I wasn't paying super attention for the movie because it didn't really keep my interest, but, the bunny, the Kevin Hart character, at first, hated the domesticated pets, and then he just had a 180-degry change of heart, and he ends up saving them, and I just didn't see where,
it's a terrible movie.
But I don't know. It was disappointing.
It's a generic kind of cartoon these days. It has all the same tropes. It has stereotypical characters, all the celebrity voices. It has kind of a rudimentary plot to hang everything on. It's just silly.
Pop culture references.
Yeah, it opens up with the Taylor Swift song "Welcome to New York" while they sort of show an overview, establishing shots of New York City, and it's nothing wrong with the song in and of itself or anything like that, but it just kind of set the tone for the movie that they're going to work in sort of a contemporary pop culture reference that's immediately going to date the movie because they're just kind of going for cheap laughs or cheap audience recognition, as opposed to some of the better cartoons like the Pixar movies that don't have a lot of pop culture references, don't have a lot of contemporary references, but they just sort of have timeless appeal because they have a lot of drama, they have well-developed characters, a lot of heart put into them. This is not that movie. This is just a generic kind of lowest common denominator cartoon.
But the end was, the end came not soon enough, but it was a shorter movie. They didn't really drag it on too long, so that's a good thing. But the end was sweet with all the people and their pets. But maybe kids might like the animation or be cute for them. But honestly, I don't think it was really that funny for anybody else.
I think it's a movie that, if you just want to put something on for kids to watch, and like I said, there are some sort of disturbing elements to it, but other than that, it's not like a movie that the whole family would necessarily enjoy unless the parents are really, really patient. But if they just want to put something on for the kids to watch, then little kids would probably enjoy it.
In all honesty, it was probably true to life in that The Secret Life of Pets was as boring as Pets' lives probably
in real life, yes.
But,
rather have watched an actual pet for 9 minutes.
It's doing well in the box office anyway, so I don't know if people like it or not, but they're going to see it. But you can make your own decision. I wouldn't recommend it. But
I'm not going to recommend it.
I'm Anne Marie.
And I'm Matt.
And thank you for watching. Take care.